Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Before I Go podcast. Today, I just want to talk briefly about the difference between giving up and acceptance, because I really feel there is a difference. Although I do recognize that this entire episode may just sound like a huge rationalization, and that's okay too. Nothing wrong with a good rationalization. Anyway, I was having a conversation with someone that I respect, someone I trust, someone I love, someone that I admire. And I was telling them that after I ended my relationship, I decided that I would remain single on purpose and not pursue another relationship. Their response was, "So you're just giving up?" For me, giving up means that there was something that you wanted, and when you realized that you couldn't have it, then you gave up trying to get it. When it comes to this, I don't feel like I'm giving up. I have accepted the fact that I am not a relationship person, and I am much happier as a single person. And I can confidently back up this statement because I first said it 37 years ago. I did not have the confidence to accept it back then, but it all worked out for the best. Let's talk about that for a moment. 37 years ago, I was 19 years old, and I made a declaration about marriage and relationships and stated that they were not for me. I was immediately shot down and told that I was stupid and that I didn't know what I was talking about. What that did was make me doubt myself and set me on a path to find the perfect relationship. Here's the thing. I did know what I was talking about, and I should have trusted my gut and followed that, instead of believing that I was too young to know what I wanted. So if you're 19 and you're listening to this, or if you're 25 or 30, don't let anyone tell you that you don't know what you're talking about just because of your age. Trust your gut. It will save you decades of pain. Back to giving up. An example of giving up would be when I trained for a half marathon for the first time. I really wanted to run a half marathon, but the training was too hard and it got to me and I stopped. I gave up. Now, because I am who I am, I couldn't live with the fact that I had given up. So a few years later, I started training again. And this time I did not give up, and I completed my first half marathon in April of 2018. I'm not going to do it again because I have accepted the fact that half marathons are not my thing. I did it once and I'm good. Another example would be working in fitness full time. I really wanted to work in fitness full time. I wanted to teach classes. I wanted to be a personal trainer. I wanted to hold boot camps. I wanted to teach women how to live healthier lives by teaching them healthy habits. The fact is, I completely underestimated how long it would take to create a profitable business. It did not work out how I thought it would, and it became too hard, and I gave up. I was struggling, and it was overwhelming. Giving up was not an easy decision. I stayed in it longer than I should have, but I finally realized that being financially comfortable was more important to me than struggling in order to do what I love. I have priorities. Maybe I wasn't passionate enough about being an entrepreneur. I'll tell you what I am passionate about, being debt-free. I am also passionate about living a peaceful lifestyle. I have accepted that my peace is my priority, and I have not found peace in long-term relationships. I just haven't. And before you say, "You haven't found the right person, you haven't tried hard enough, everyone needs someone," please, please, please have several seats. I know who I am. I know it makes me happy. I know it brings me joy. There is a difference between giving up and acceptance. Or maybe acceptance is an extension of giving up. That's something to think about. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for listening. But before I go, let me share this with you from Harvey Fierstein. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself. I'll see you next time.